The countdown is back on again now for an historic space launch Saturday afternoon. It was supposed to take place yesterday afternoon, as you know, but that SpaceX NASA launch was scrubbed for weather reasons. It has now been rescheduled for 2:22 p.m. on Saturday. Easy to remember there. And this launch is going to be historic for several reasons. It is the first time in nearly a decade that American astronauts are launching from American soil, if they can just get up off of that soil on Saturday. Joining us to talk more about it this afternoon is Ken Ruffin, the president of the National Space Society of North Texas. Thank you for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, so I think that this is kind of an exciting thing just for regular, everyday people. I'd like to see it through your eyes, though, and through your members' eyes. Do you all get pretty geeked up about this?
Absolutely. It's been 9 years since an American rocket carried American astronauts from American soil. So members of the National Space Society nationwide, as well as, of course, the award-winning local chapter, we're very enthusiastic about this and can't wait for it to get off the ground and make history.
So we've already seen this thing fly without people on board as a test, and things went well enough that now we've put a couple of people on board this time around. Let's talk a little bit about the purpose of this mission, because isn't it sort of like learning to walk again and making sure that everything checks out and that, yeah, we've got this thing right?
Yes, to a great extent. This, as you said, there was a test mission without astronauts. This is actually the second test mission, and it will have these two astronauts, Hurley and Benkin. And the goal is, of course, to put the rocket through its paces. The Falcon 9 rocket developed by SpaceX, has been launched dozens of times. And this is a new rocket because, of course, Falcon 9 first stages are often reused, but the rocket's getting put through its paces, the second stage, as well as the relatively new Crew Dragon capsule. So, yeah, from many respects, this is it's like a brand new car, and to some extent, they're kicking the tires and making sure everything works the way in reality in space that it has on the ground and in simulations.
Yeah, you got to make sure that new car works, got to break it in there. A weird thing about this mission is usually, back in the shuttle days, we always knew the day that they were scheduled to take off and roughly the day that they were scheduled to land. With this one, it's sort of open-ended on the back end, where they could bring them back sort of, when NASA is ready to do that, because they're going up to the space station, and then they'll just determine from there. We know that watching these rockets take off is fun to watch, but we always wonder about why the public should care about these things a lot. Can you address that?
Absolutely. This test is it's a sort of a return to flight from the standpoint of American spaceflight, first time in 9 years. Astronauts had been launching from Russian rockets for the last 9 years, so that's part of the list of reasons. We've got American astronauts from American soil, and this is going to be on a rocket where we anticipate that the first stage would be landed so that it can be reused. The capsule itself is, after it lands, it may be reused. So this is a whole new era in space flight, because we will have an opportunity to reduce the cost of space flight by reusing the SpaceX first stages of their rockets and reusing the capsules. SpaceX is already charging NASA less money than the Russian government has been charging, and the expectation is the price, oddly enough, may continue to decrease as missions and as the years go by. And in addition to that, there's an opportunity for commercial space flight, I should say space tourism. That's something that's been discussed, and there may be paying passengers from the public. So this is ideally the beginning of an entire new level of spaceflight.
Well, it should be fun to watch this coming Saturday, if the weather will just hold up this time around and let this thing get off the ground at 2:22 p.m. Ken Ruffin, president of the National Space Society of North Texas, thank you for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.